What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Biker Mike Motors. We are here today in the trenches at Copart South Yard, looking for some flips, baby, looking for some flips. And I got 3 or 4. Hopefully we can find them all out here to take a look at. We got about an hour to look because in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, the Lexus, the 2010 LS460 that was on my last walk-around video, we're actually going to be bidding on that. And I'm going to get a video of that while we're bidding on it. Whether we win or lose, I'm going to post it and show you what it sold for. I talked to my mom about that car. If you guys remember the last video, I was looking at it for her and she really liked it, and she's in need of a new car, so that's what we're going to be bidding on it for. Couldn't think of a better cause in my mind. So that's what's going on today. Let's go find this first car. And the first one up on the list for today, a 2003 Honda CR-V. I was going to say 02, but 2003 CR-V. And it is listed through Pedal Inc. 200,000 miles, listed as a no start, but it does have the key. At least it said it had the key on the description. So first thing I see here is it's really, the paint and body are not in bad shape, but I kind of see a little bit of orange peel on the back, so it could have been repainted. The hood, yeah, has less to be said for that. It's definitely getting down there in the hood. Not much you can do for that except for try to find a color match hood or repaint it. So that is what it is. Let's go. Oh wow, okay, I guess this one will not be starting. We probably will not be starting this one. Oh yeah, that's I'm glad I came out here to check this out. I actually it's got some new parts too. It looks like the shock was replaced at some point. See, the power steering pump looks relatively new. Someone took decently good care of it, and then something happened at some point. I wonder if we can find that valve cover in the car. There's a lot of room to work in here though, guys. I know some of the stuff like the airbox is missing too here, but actually kind of another quick thing. I had a when I was younger, my mom had an 04 CR-V, and I really beat that thing up pretty bad. Sorry mom, because I remember it was like 2 weeks after she bought it, and I just decided it was an all-wheel drive model, just like this, except an 04, same body style, 2.4, which I remember that thing was pretty quick for a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder. But one of the only times in my life I ever seen my mom mad, I took this thing, what I thought was going to be through a light off-road trail, ended up in the mud, got it stuck, had to put it was literally had like 500 miles on it. I had to take the mats out, put them underneath the tires to get traction, to pull myself out of this mud pit, and the whole thing was covered in mud, the mats. I have never seen my mom so mad. I felt so bad. I swore I would never drive the car again. I spent like 2 weeks detailing it. I felt so bad. One of those memories that'll always stay ingrained in my brain. But this one is not. It's bringing back some good memories here. But hers was cloth too, except it had a sunroof in it. Don't smell bad. Someone took decently good care of this. I bet there's an oil change sticker. Yep. And the last oil change was 12/7/2023, or when it was due next. I wonder what's going on with this thing. Let's see if we can find these parts in the back. I'm obviously not gonna. Oh yeah, we've got some stuff here falling out of the back as I open it. And there's some cowling. Oh, there's the parts. Guys, I wonder if this is something you could put back together and then have it working again. Oh wow, this thing's had some work done on it too. Wow. There's a receipt here for the rear main seal getting replaced. Ah, man, this is a tough one. I really don't need any more projects at the moment. And you can see there was some brake fluid, oil, 200,000 on it. Someone even bagged up the bolts and stuff. I'm not sure. I like the Hondas, guys. I like the Hondas. I always have. And if you guys follow the channel, you see that Honda Pilot I picked up a few weeks ago, actually a couple months ago now, for free. And that thing has been a great daily driver truck. I've been doing a little work on it, some of the suspension stuff, but the Hondas are just great vehicles. But I just don't it would have to be a very low bid for me to want to mess around with this. But I'm always very open to your guys' opinions on this stuff too. So you let me know what you think. Is it worth getting this and trying to put it back together? Or maybe they were just trying to do a gasket or something And you know, I would like to just make sure the engine isn't locked up. So let's see if this battery's even hooked up. I want to make sure nothing's in the way here where it's gonna like hit anything. Okay, battery's hooked up. Okay, I'm gonna throw the jump pack on it. All right, guys, we got a jump pack hooked up. Let's give it some power. Obviously, if it even does turn over, it's not gonna start. Okay, we gotta do an override on it. That battery must be pretty dead because it wouldn't let the jump pack just turn right on. So, okay, I hear it beeping inside now. And I just, like I said, I just want to see if it even does this, if it even turns over, if we can just hear it turn over and maybe get some kind of feedback on that. Let's see if it's, make sure it's got oil in it. It's got one little drop of oil at the bottom. It looks clean too, but this also is not where it's supposed to be. So, all right, guys, let's give it a quick turnover with the key here and see if it's locked up or if she spins over. Okay, it spun right over. Yeah, it spins over, so engine's not locked up. I would, in my mind, I would think that this would be one that you can put it back together. You know, you're probably gonna have to put some money into a few new parts and gaskets here and there, but you might end up with a good vehicle at the end of it. But you guys tell me what you think. We're gonna be on to the next one. And our next one up on the list is a 2020 BMW 550. I think it's an M550, it said I. And I do not know a lot about these newer cars. I actually just did my first work ever on any Beamer, and it was a starter on a 1997 740i. It was one of the hardest starters I've ever done. There was only one, the whole procedure was not bad except for the one bolt, upper starter bolt. It took me about an hour and a half just to get a set of extensions and swivel heads that were able to get onto it and have enough torque to get it off. It was, oh, I actually just dropped it off before I came to the auction here at Patterson's Starter and Alternator Rebuilds. Great place, go check them out if you're in the area. And I'm not looking forward to putting that thing back in, but I'm hoping to be a little easier than coming out because I got a few different ideas. So anyways, we have this, and that car actually, that 97 740, my dad actually just got done doing a complete timing chain replacement on it with water pump and everything that's included with that. So it's been a learning process. It has definitely been a learning process. If anybody's got any questions about that 740 or would like to see a video on it, comment and let me know below, because it's been quite a procedure with that thing, and right now it's not starting. So I'm hoping that it's going to be this starter. But for this beautiful 2020 BMW M550Xi, it was listed as side damage, and I seen in the picture it had some side damage, and it did not look that bad. And we're going to get to that as we round this corner here. There it is, and I don't think that looks too bad. There's only one spot that concerns me, and I'll show you that here in a second as we get closer. But this would just be, I would think this would just be replace the door, new door there. This stuff here, you could probably buff out and black wax it to get it to look close to 100% again. This right here, this is where the main hit took place, and the only thing that bothers me is if the pillar here, A pillar got crushed. I think this is the A pillar here, got crushed in here. And a lot of times you can look at the door, how it lines up here, and if it's way off, you can tell something's bent, you know, somewhere else, and I don't see anything like that. The fender's pushed in towards the hood a little, which is, you know, to be expected, but I'm not sure how bad of a hit that is underneath that. But gorgeous car, guys, gorgeous car. I love these cars. I always like the style of the Beamers, not as much working on them, but look at those big old brakes in there too. Wow. We got a set of Toyos on it. Let's see if we can find a date on here. I do not see a date anywhere. But it's also in one of my favorite colors, black. Let's go ahead and see what it looks like inside. Ooh, it's got power too. Typical new Beamer smell. Newish. to 2020 to me. I forget that this was 4 years old. It feels like 2020 was yesterday. Oh yeah. Oh my God, this seat is comfortable. Wow. Wow, it's really, really nice car. It's got the peanut butter color interior. Very clean. I'm not sure how many miles this thing has on it. Oh, there we go. 67,000 miles. For 67,000 miles, someone took very good care of this car. I would consider this probably a one-owner car. Oh, let's start it up and see how she sounds. Oh yeah, started right up. Started right up. I wouldn't be too scared of this one, guys. I mean, worst case on that corner, you got to have a body shop pull that out. That's beyond my pay grade, so I really wouldn't know. I don't even want to comment on that, but let's see how everything. And I know you guys, as far as I can tell, you like seeing some of the older cars more, and I really do too. That Toyota Tercel, I really wanted that thing. If I didn't have a yard full of cars I need to sell right now, and I was more in the market to buy, I would have definitely thrown some higher bids at it, but it is what it is for now. Okay, we just idled down. Oh, even the steering wheel's comfortable. I'll let that warm up a little before we throw any revs at it. We got cooled seats in here because I do like my cooled seats too. Yeah, it looks like just heated seats. I'll turn that on anyways. We'll see how the AC works. I would assume with this thing everything's probably working fine. Let's put it in gear, see if we can. What's going on here? Okay, there we go. You gotta press the unlock button on the side before you pull it back, and there shows us we're in drive now. We don't have far to go, but let's just see if it goes forward a little. Oh yeah, it goes forward. And you gotta do that for, yeah, you gotta press this just to get in reverse too. Oh, AC's working great. Got cold fast. We are in reverse. It's rolling backwards. And again, we'll see when I try to go. Oh, that time we're, I guess drive, you don't need to unlock. Let's get this turned off. Well, I'm a big fan of this one, guys. Big fan of this one, but it's probably going to go for some big bucks too. And someone really kept this thing clean. Really kept this thing clean. At last, I have to see, does the sunroof work? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Great. What was it? Heated steering wheel button there? I don't see any lights on the dash for anything. Steering wheel. Oh, okay. Just letting you know. Oh, the seat's getting warm too. It's like 75 degrees right now. Oh, 69. Right there. But I just want to see if that stuff works and how it feels. So far, I'm going to watch this one, guys. I really am. And if you want to give me any input, I would be more than open to it. Because I know almost nothing about these cars. Oh yeah, you can feel it. Steering wheel starting to heat up too. That'd be so nice on a cold day. All right, before I fall in love with this thing anymore, let's shut her down and check under the hood quick. Kind of went in reverse order on this one. What is that? Pulled twice? Look at that. Interesting. I wonder if that's like a safety feature. Never seen that before. Pull the hood latch twice to open the hood. And you got, like anything else too, you do have a few little dings and scratches here. Looks like the car was probably on the highway a little bit. Let's see if I can figure out how to open this thing up. Come on, car. Don't make me look stupid. Well, I will be right back once I can find this hood latch. All right, guys. Well, I learned something new today. That hood latch is actually the 2 times on there. The second time actually releases the hood. The first one pops the safety, and the second one actually releases the hood to open. First time I've ever seen that, and actually a pretty good idea. But once you pull that twice, the hood opens up. There's no latch underneath here like most cars. And let's look at that engine. Man, that thing looks complicated. They put the hook right here for when you got to pull it out, make it easy to get to. Well, as much as I love this car, it's probably going to go above our budget, but I'm going to keep an eye out anyways. You guys let me know how you feel about the BMW 550 M series, or M. I don't even know what you call it on these. Make sure that's... There we go. Okay, BMW is shut down. We're moving on to the next one. And I believe this is our last one, which is why I saved the best for last. 03 Chevy Monte Carlo. I think this either has the 3.1, the 3.4, or the 3.8 in it. I don't think this is the years that they came supercharged. I'm not sure if this one is an SS anyways, but I really like these. My first car ever was a 99 Bonneville when I was 16, and that had the 3.8 Series 2 in it. And I loved that car and beat that car up for 100,000 miles, and it never gave me any issue at all. One of my loader driver buddies right there. Man, I haven't mentioned already, Copart is a great place. It really makes you feel like family here, and just always, I mean, had great conversations with almost everybody that works here. Just great people. Oh wow, look at that. We got a bullet hole. It looks like we got a bullet hole. Looks like one bounced off here, and then one made it through there. Wow, and then another one there. So someone, wow, look at that. Oh wow, they're all over the place. Oh, I did not realize this at all. There's a hole there too. I don't want to touch that too much because I'm not even going to open that door because that window is already shattered. I did not notice that. I was very highly considering bidding on this too until I seen all that. And there's a hole in the back too. Wow. It always makes you wonder, guys. Always makes you wonder. A lot of this stuff out here can tell stories. You know, wish it could talk a lot of times. We got some, what are these? Maxxis tires from, let's see if I can find a date on these. I do not see a date on these either. We got some Maxxis with good treads in the front, and we got some Douglas with good tread in the back. And these do have a date. I can see that from here. That is the 50th week of 2019. So about 5 years old. And I am interested to look in this car. I don't know if you guys are, but I am very interested to look in this car. It's a USAA car, so it's an insurance car. Let's see what we got in here. Oh yeah, it smells actually pretty good in here. And we got some tint, even on the windshield there's tint. I didn't even notice that. Let's see, can we see through that? Oh yeah, you can. There's the stock, you know, tint that goes across the top of the windshield. And they did tint the windshield too. Interesting. Let's go ahead and sit down. It's not listed as a bio, so I don't think anybody was actually shot in here. Let's see if let's see. Next oil change due at 241,000 miles. And there's no key in here. Ah, man. It's got power, though. It's got power. Maybe we can find a key. Oh, I heard something fall in there. That kind of sounded like it might be a key. Nope, it was just that thing. Yeah, no key. Unfortunately, we're probably not going to be able to try to start this one, but it does have power, and I can almost guarantee it probably would start any of the motors. As clean as this thing is, you'd think someone took pretty good care of it anyways, but it is really, I mean, even the steering wheel's not tore up. Wow. A little side note on these, a few years ago I actually picked up a 2005 Monte Carlo with 170,000 miles on it for free from someone who thought that the engine was bad because the battery died. And that's actually, I actually traded that for that white van I have. I had videos on both of those, but it was before I really started taking videos, so not that my videos now are good, but those I thought were a little just not as good as I wanted them to be. But you guys let me know if you'd like to see them. I can still edit them the best I can, and you know, make the best I can out of them and post them so you guys can see, you know, what those were like. But I can already see this engine has got some work done on it. Someone's replaced the engine mounts, the top two engine mounts. It looks like the throttle body's been cleaned or replaced. The brake, well, I'm drawing a blank right now, but this thing here looks like it's new. Master cylinder. Yeah, someone's been through this and kept it maintenance pretty good. Let's see if we can find a date on the battery. The date on the battery is from 8/23. I don't know if you guys probably can't see that down there. It's way down there, but 8/23. So I wonder if I can't even imagine. The only thing I could think with this, and I am very open to opinions what you guys think. The only thing I could think with this is that it got salvaged out from the bullet holes, and maybe someone shot it driving by, like a vandalism thing. I don't know. I really don't know with this one. Really don't know. You guys tell me. Really not much to see on this one, but we'll go ahead and check the oil. And I would bid on this very cheap bid. It's over full, but looks good. That thing right there looks like it's been replaced too. Is there a transmission dipstick on these? I believe there is. But I could be lying. Yeah, I don't see one down there. Could be right in front of my face, but I do not see it. Oh, it looks a little nasty right down in there. Oh, there's a transmission dipstick there. All right, good. Let's see, 240,000 miles. Not too bad, not too good. Does not smell burnt. Just kind of looks like used transmission fluid. Looks like it's had a few miles put on it, but not black. Just kind of brownish red, which is, you know, what it would look like after you get a little bit of use out of it. But I think that's what we're gonna call it on this one, guys. Unfortunately, without the key, and I'm gonna take a quick look through this after we get done with this video, but without the key, we're not gonna be able to start it, and without being able to start it, especially with the bullet hole damage in there, I don't think I'm gonna be very interested in this one. But you guys tell me what you think about the 2003 Monte Carlo, and we're gonna head on out of here. I'll look for anything on the way out, maybe do a bonus one or two if I can find any, but this is gonna be the last one I got in the list for the day. All right, well, we didn't get too far. There's the Monte Carlo, but I just happened to see this Mustang GT behind it, and I seen the brakes in the front of it here. Oh, is that a aftermarket brake kit or something? I seen Ford on there, so probably not, but I just wanted to do a quick walk around this one so everybody can be reminded to go get the money. Go get it. You gotta go get it. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little crazy today. We're gonna get out of here now. And I just wanted to show you guys real quick here some of their RV and commercial stuff that they have here. If you guys would like to see any of this stuff in the future, please let me know, because I'd love to do some walkthroughs on it. The RVs here are really cool. They got boats. You can see there's a skid steer down there. Just a lot of cool stuff here. A lot of cool stuff. If you guys want to see this, or any boats, RVs, commercial trucks, tractor trailers, dump trucks, stuff like that, comment below and let me know. All right, guys. Well, found one on the way out here that I'm not interested in bidding on, but once in a while I just like to show some of these wrecks here that just kind of humble you and make you realize that wherever you're going, it's way more important to get there safe than get there in a hurry. And I hope whoever was involved with this is okay. I could barely even recognize what this was. It's a Ford F450 with a flatbed on the back. Whatever happened, I just hope you're okay, because this is the kind of thing that it just makes you cringe. And you guys out there that see this, just use this as a reminder to stay safe and drive safe, drive defensively, make sure you're always aware of everybody else on the road and everything else on the road that could become a distraction or some kind of thing that could cause you to get into an accident, or anything like that, any dangerous stuff like that. Just please be careful, guys. Drive safe. All right, guys, in true fashion, on my way out, I found something I am actually very interested in. 2004 Triumph, probably a 16 or maybe a 17 footer. 17, I think that says, yeah, 170 center console, so 17 footer. It's got a Yamaha 70 on it, and I've been looking for a boat like this for a while now. I actually live down here on the Gulf Coast near Mobile, and it seems like everyone down here has a boat except me. So about 3 or 4 years now, I've been looking at something that I can get out on the water with, you know, like a bay boat or something. Especially for, you know, I love fishing and my dad loves fishing. It's just, we used to have boats growing up and always out on the water when we lived in like North Carolina and Houston. I grew up, you know, growing up, I moved around a lot, and anytime when we were near the water, you know, even in New York, we lived near lakes and had a boat to take out on the lake and go fishing. And I just miss being on a boat, guys. Just miss being on a boat. And if I could scoop up something like this for a good price, I think this would really fit the bill nicely. The Yamaha, I'm pretty sure, are pretty good engines. Everything looks in pretty good shape with that. I'm just wondering why this thing is even here. I wish my dad was here right now because he knows a lot more about this than I do. It's got a little hummingbird fish finder there. I think that's what that is. Looks like part of the trailer broke off here. I'm not sure what is going on with that. Oh, it's just a side bunk here. It bolts up to here. So not a huge deal there. Not a huge deal, but I don't see anything. Is there any, I don't know if that's a repair or just gum. I don't really see anything in the hull that's bad or cracked. It was last registered in 2020. Oh, guys, I am very, very interested in this. Very interested in this. If anybody knows more about these than me, please let me know, because this one's not up yet. It's probably going to be a few weeks before it actually comes up for auction. When it does, I will be bidding on this, and hopefully I can get it for a good price. But you guys let me know what you think a good price on this would be. It looks like there's some kind of top that comes with it too. Bolts into here and here, or clips into there and there. Kind of covers the whole thing, which would be awesome for down here out fishing on the hot summer days where you're baking in the sun and give you a little relief out of the sun. And we're not obviously going to be able to start this thing up or anything, but we can do a quick walk around. I was trying to think anything more we could do to kind of inspect it, but that's going to be about it for this one, guys. That's going to be about it for this one. But I am very interested, and if any of you out there know more than me or know anything else to check, let me know, because next time I'm out here I will do, or definitely before it actually comes up for auction or when the date gets listed, I will be doing a much more thorough inspection before I bid on it. I know to check the floors and stuff like that. It looks like this here is coming off a little bit, but to my amateur eyes, I don't see anything wrong with this. But that's gonna finally, I promise, be the last one of the day. All right, guys, it's gonna be a wrap for today. We got to get on out of here, go bid on this Lexus. It's gonna be up in about 45 minutes. We got a 30-minute drive home, so we're cutting it close. Worst case, I could bid on my phone, but I always like to do it on the computer. Just makes me feel a little better about my bids going through. And had a great day out here checking out some cars. Hope you guys had fun tagging along, and as always, stay safe. Catch you in the next one.